The Air Force A-10 replacement strategy could involve building a new plane, adjusting an existing aircraft, or merely upgrading the A-10 itself. The A-10 was designed around the General Electric GAU A-8 Avenger 30mm cannon and its 7 barrels, which are able to dish out devastating punishment to armor. Over the years, the Warthog's 11 hardpoints have evolved from carrying dumb iron bombs and rockets to hauling the latest guided ordnance. The A-10 Warthog ground attack jet, already in the process of receiving new wings, is also set for a series of improvements including new weapons, cockpit upgrades, and helmet-mounted controls. Just 6 years ago, the U.S. Air Force was on the verge of culling its entire fleet of A-10 Thunderbolt IIs, better known as Warthogs. In 2014, then U.S. Air Force Chief of Staff General Mark Welsh III said the Air Force had to retire the A-10 completely if it was to make substantial cuts to its budgets, and that it required freed-up funding and manpower to be channeled into the stand-up of the new F-35 units. Welsh claimed divesting the close air support stalwart would save $3.7 billion across the 5-year Future Year Defense Program and another $500 million in cost avoidance for upgrades that wouldn't be necessary. The Air Force is beginning to work on how fast, lethal, durable, and capable a new A-10-like aircraft would need to be in order to provide U.S. military ground troops with effective close air support for decades to come. Senior service officials are now exploring draft requirement concepts and evaluating the kind of avionics, engineering, weapons, armor, and technical redundancy the aircraft would need, Air Force officials told Scout Warrior. Many of the core technical attributes and combat advantages of the A-10 will be preserved and expanded upon with the new effort, officials said. The performance of the A-10 Warthog in the ongoing bombing campaign against ISIS, coupled with the Air Force's subsequent decision to delay the aircraft's planned retirement, has led the service to begin the process of developing a new, longer-term A-10 type platform. Following an announcement earlier this year from Pentagon leaders that the A-10 will not begin retiring, but rather will serve until at least 2022, Air Force and DoD officials are now hoping to keep a close air support aircraft for many years beyond the previously projected timeframe. Given the emerging global threat environment, it would make sense that the Air Force would seek to preserve an aircraft such as the A-10. While the aircraft has been extremely successful attacking ISIS targets such as fuel convoys and other assets, the A-10 is also the kind of plane that can carry and deliver a wide-ranging arsenal of bombs to include larger laser-guided and precision weapons.